What are producers and agents looking for? Well, there are no really hard and fast rules for being a television presenter. The basic requirements are quite obvious, however. You must be able to put words together in a coherent and simple fashion. And you need to be able to concentrate fully so that you can think on your feet when you have to. You should have an appearance appropriate for the type of programme you're presenting, and you should be aware of your appearance and the effect you will have on the viewer. You need to be able to follow an idea through from beginning to end and to be able to reach a conclusion on your subject. Basically, however, producers will want their presenter to be intelligent and with a distinct personality. They'll often be looking for some kind of originality in approach, because for someone breaking into the business, an original and unique style can open many doors. Now, that doesn't mean that you go into an interview and put on a performance that's out of character for you. For a start, that may be something very difficult to sustain, and it could come over as completely false. Let's face it, if the first impression you make on a potential employer is a poor one, then the battle is already lost. Being a television presenter is something which can be learnt, but I think you need to be the kind of person who's happy to talk and knows him or herself very well. The camera will spot artificiality very quickly, so a television presenter needs to be comfortable in his or her own persona. You'll need to be quick of thought. Sometimes on a location you may be required to speak off the cuff with virtually no preparation time, and to deliver the goods. You will need to be able to react to changes quickly and without alarm. You're the conduit between the event and the audience, and you must be able to tell the story without getting in the way or causing distractions that stops the message getting across. Producers will be looking to see whether you can match up to that criteria. There is no mystique about television presenting. As a presenter, you're often having a one-way conversation with a camera, just as I'm doing now. Everyone can talk, but not everyone can communicate. And it's that difference that producers want to see. Often at an audition, they'll have a camera set up and they will ask you to stand in front of it and talk for a minute about yourself. A minute isn't very long, only 180 words or so. And so it's important that you have your speech prepared and rehearsed prior to any audition. Sometimes it won't be required, but on the few occasions it is, then you need to be fully and properly prepared. Agents are a different matter. Ideally, they'll be looking to represent artists who are different from anyone else they may have on their books. An agent's credibility ultimately depends on the quality of the people they send to auditions, so they'll take an interest in a client who's just that little bit special or different. Now, it could be the way you look, or the way you speak, or the fact that you have an appealing accent, or a combination of any of those elements. It may be just that they like the way that you do your hair, but you have to have something about you that makes the agent sit up and think. They will want to see a show reel, and it's worth spending a little money to get the best reel you can. If you go on a course, then the show reel should be professionally produced for you as part of the course. But if you go for it on your own, take the time to get it right. High definition cameras are cheap and easy to use, so make sure you put on the best show possible. It's for your future benefit.